I had a keratoconus in my left eye, and I was referred by my specialist in the Isle of Man to come down to Queen Victoria to have it looked at by Mr. Lake originally. A keratoconus is where the actual shape of the cornea of the eye becomes more cone-shaped and thinned over time. So actually getting a spectacle lens to actually focus becomes more and more difficult. So in my condition, I'd actually had to wear a contact lens for quite some considerable time. As time had gone on with the condition, it had become more and more difficult to actually get a fitting contact lens that my eye could tolerate. So at that point, when I actually came for the consultation, Mr. Lake decided that it was the right time to actually go ahead and look at a corneal graft. It affected my life quite substantially because of my work. I'm actually an air traffic controller, so I require to have regular medicals, obviously, and meet quite stringent eye requirements. Also, in terms of ordinary life, reading became quite difficult, and driving is actually quite difficult with keratoconus as well, because it does affect the way that light is reflected within the eye too. So you tend to see quite a lot of multiple images. I was referred to QVH by my consultant in the Isle of Man, Mr. Khan. I wasn't entirely sure. I didn't even know that QVH existed until he referred me down here, but he was very keen to say to me that he felt that it was very, very much at the forefront of the sort of surgery that he was hoping that I would actually be put forward to. It was actually quite an unnerving experience to start with, because I really didn't know what to expect. But I found all the staff here and the consultants themselves very, very good and very informative, and really talked through everything with me really well. The procedure I actually had was a deep anterior lamellar keratoplasty. Not easy to say. DALK itself involves actually removing only the front surface of the cornea and replacing it with a donor tissue. My recovery afterwards was very, very impressive. I came back onto the ward immediately after the operation. I was actually extremely surprised how little pain I felt and how little discomfort I felt, and I was also very impressed with the fact that almost immediately the patch that I had to wear on the eye, I could take that off. I was allowed to take that off and actually be able to see straight away that the operation had been a success. Compared to before the operation, my unaided sight is considerably better, and with correction of a spectacle lens now rather than actually having to wear a contact lens is very, very good indeed. I would definitely recommend Queen Victoria Hospital to others, because the team here seem to be very, very patient focused and very clear in their goals to achieve outcomes, but making sure that the patients are very, very well informed all the way down the line.